What's up, Ragin Nation? How y'all doing? This is Alex. You're watching the Ragin Nation show, Transformers 4 Edition. This is just a web series where I talk about all the things that matter to me for the production of the live-action 4th installment of the Transformers film directed by Michael Bay. This is episode 16, and we got to talk about some casting news. We got some new casting news, and this is something that kind of matters to me because not that I care so much about humans, but I think they picked a pretty good and decent actor for this role. What we got here is we got Kelsey Grammer as a villain, and he's not going to just play any villain, he's going to play a human villain. And I have to stress the word human because, well, that is what he's doing. He's not doing some voice acting work, not like what Hugo Weaving did for Megatron or what Leonard Nimoy did for a Sentinel Prime. He will be playing a human character who is a villain by the name of what the hell is that name? I think it's Harold Attinger. Harold Attinger is the name, I believe. Yes, it is. Okay, I just confirmed it. Okay, and he's a counterintelligence guy. And this kind of goes with the plot line where it talks about a group of powerful, ingenious businessmen and scientists who attempt to learn from past Transformer incursions and push the boundaries of technology beyond what they can control, all while an ancient, powerful Transformer menace sets Earth in its crosshairs. Okay, so we don't know who that ancient villain Transformers is, but at least we know who Kelsey Grammer is going to be playing, and that is a villain by the name of Harold Attinger, who is a counterintelligence guy, and he's supposed to be supposedly the main human villain. Okay, kind of like what Patrick Dempsey did for his character. So that's what's going on, and what I got to talk about is that I think that's a pretty decent choice. I think that's a good role or a good choice for an actor to be playing a villain. Kelsey Grammer comes from a background of, he's a very versatile actor, but a lot of people know him from his comedic work in the sitcom Cheers and Frasier. Was he on Cheers? I think he was on Cheers. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. But it was mainly for his role on Frasier that he's famous for. And I personally feel that actors who can do comedy can do everything else. So, comedy is something that's tough to do. And in terms of acting, you've seen a lot of actors who have done comedic roles do very good serious roles because it's out of their comfort zone or out of what we're used to seeing. So I'm actually pretty excited to see what he's going to bring to the table. So very, very cool. Kelsey Grammer as Transformers for a human villain. The last time I remember seeing Kelsey Grammer was him playing Beast. That would be Hank McCoy in X-Men The Last Stand. While X-Men The Last Stand, directed by Brett Ratner, wasn't a very good film, I thought he did a decent job. Sure, the costume looked kind of funny, but I saw him playing a serious role, okay? Or at least a non-comedic role. So there you have it. That's all I got to say in this this update. It kind of mattered to me because I was pretty excited about this casting and I wanted to make a commentary about it. Before I go, I want to give a big shout out to Ragin Nation member Anthony, and I'm giving him a shout out because he sent me this photo a long time ago, and I apologize for not showing it to you guys, and I apologize to Anthony for bringing it up so late, but I really want to show you this collection photo. And that is part of his collection, and what I see here are things that I personally like, okay? That would be the Classics line, the Generations line, and maybe some Henkei stuff is in there, but definitely, if you can't collect G1 because it's not as accessible, the Classics line is the next best thing, and that's why I think that what he has here, showing off his shelf, looks great. And of course the masterpieces. This is exactly what I love to collect. So good on you for having such an organized and clean setup here. I say clean because I like it when Transformers aren't cluttered. I don't have a whole lot of room, so I have my Transformers cluttered, and you can't really see them. But I like that it's a very clean setup. You can see every single one of these characters, and you don't have any Transformers standing behind and in front of each other. So that's really, really cool. So good on you, and thanks for showing me, Anthony. Keep up the good work, and keep on going with your collecting. I see that this collection is very much complete, and hopefully you add more stuff to your collection. Anyways, that's all I want to talk to you guys about in this episode 16 of the Ragin Nation show, Transformers 4 Edition. I will be always reporting on new news that matters to me for the 4th installment of Transformers, and as soon as I find out when the date is for when they're filming in Hong Kong, I might be booking that plane ticket to Hong Kong because I know where the hell they're filming, and you know, I would love to be a part of it. You know, whether I'm just watching it, you know, watching some behind the scenes stuff, you know, seeing Michael Bay in person, or, you know, hopefully Michael Bay will remember my you know, my little thank you video that I made for Transformers Dark Side of the Moon along with the Ragin Nation, and then maybe he'll put me in a role. Maybe I'll just you know, run around in the background screaming as some crazy Chinese guy. Anyways, that's all I gotta say in this episode. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation, and follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. And definitely be sure to follow me and like the Ragin Nation Facebook page, because I always love to interact with the Ragin Nation and the fans and the viewers and all the audience. I love doing the interaction, so definitely engage in the conversation on the Facebook page and Twitter, and we'll talk soon, alright? My name is Alex Yu. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.
The actual true Nemesis Prime.
Cool. Well, the first thing I noticed is that, is it me or is it just really glossy?
It's very glossy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's painted or not, but you know what?